So this is a quick overview of the interlead in your instance of Salesforce. Um, we can go over more detail. Probably going to do a little bit more fine tuning and make sure that everybody can get access to the material. But pretty simple. Unfortunately, I like to do some stuff in the account list views, but um, some of the code that you have in there stopped me from doing that. So if I could come into say I want to look at Encana as an example, then we go to the record for Encana, and then associated to it, if we scroll down and let it do its thing, I put it at the bottom, is you can come down here and take a look, and then there is the facilities and the well licenses related to Encana. You can say view all, and then that'll bring it up and it'll take a look at it, and then there's all the well licenses that they've taken out, in the last little while, or say the last 3 years essentially. But I've got this license date sorted descending, so kind of the most recent to the oldest. If I click this one here, the second column, that is actually the activity date, and then we can see where they've been drilling lately. So we've got some wells drilled in Grand Prairie, and we've got some wells drilled in BC. If I click on the link, that'll take me directly to the record, and then there's the details associated to that particular record that we're looking for. The other area that we look at is dashboards and reports. I'll work when we do the training. I love the favorites thing here. It just makes it quicker to get to some of these. So if I look at my well licensed dashboard, this would be come in on a Monday morning, take a quick look. This middle segment are all the companies that have drilled wells in the last week, or sorry, taken out well licenses in the last week, and then that's kind of broken out by geographic segment. On that, of course, I can click on any one of these, and it will take me through to the record, and then I can go into the record and take a look at all the well license details and things like that for Husky. The other area that the other thing that I have that I always find interesting is I've got a report here, and that is that well licensed last week report. But when we start to include data that's relevant to your organization, so what we see here is the company name, and then days since last activity, and then some of your revenue numbers, and then of course all the well license information associated with it. So if I scroll down, I see Alden Oils. It's been 162 days since somebody talked to them, and you've got no revenue. So it might be that opportunity that you're looking for. But Baytech's been 3 days, and then we can see kind of what the revenue stream looks like, so on and so forth. And that's consistent all the way down. Becomes a pretty powerful report because it brings in implicit and explicit data. So that gives you a quick overview of the way the system works. And then, of course, when you're here at it, you can click through and go to the actual well license. So that gives you a quick overview. And then next week, I'll set up a call and we'll go over it in more detail.